Hi, welcome back to It's Whatever, right? I'm your host, Jen, and if you're new to the show, please subscribe. Also, I do have secret podcasts that I do about twice a month on Patreon, so if you want to go check out that, they're pretty much podcasts that nobody else gets to listen to. So with that said, after you're done listening to this podcast, please go help and support my podcasting on Patreon. Also, as I had mentioned before, I do have a main YouTube channel to which I just renamed to The Jen Show from Jen Moose. So go check that out, and the Jen Show's the same as my Facebook page, to which after I am done all of my podcasting and YouTube channels, videos, writing, etc., it all goes on the Jen Show on Facebook. I also, like I just said, I have a writing account on Vocal if you want to go follow me there. All the links will be down in the description below. With that said, in today's podcast, in It's Whatever, right? The topic is my addiction on video games. Um, Like I had mentioned in previous podcasts, I'm kind of like an introvert and a hermit, so I spend like a lot of time at home after I'm done my day job. I don't really go out, so this whole lockdown situation that's happening in the world really doesn't affect me in a way, except for going to the art store. But my three addictive um, video games are Candy Crush, The Sims 4. This is a new one, The Sims 4. Not a new game, but new addiction to me. I've been like playing it nonstop since Friday, and already I have already gone through one sim who has gone through and died through old age. And then I have another sim who has a kid who I kind of already fucked up on it because it's in the same game ish, is that what you call it? As the one who died. So they kind of aged up on their own as my original character is aging, and I kind of fucked up that way. So now it's always one who has pretty much an eating disorder, and the other one is depressed and sleep deprived. And my other addiction is Final Fantasy 14. So I've been on holidays, like supposed to be vacation. I intended to go away to the East Coast this week, like PEI, Nova Scotia area, but that isn't really working out for me this week. So I pretty much been spending my entire vacation playing video games. I mean, everybody's pretty much spending their whole lockdown in playing video games, right? Well, with all this extra spare time that I have, might as well. Um, I mean, I technically should be working. Well, ain't I working right now? I guess recording all this podcast. But it is a good pastime to kill several hours. I mean, like 12 to 18 hours of playing video games. Seems legit, right? Reminds me of my teenage years. But At the same time, playing video games, between The Sims and Final Fantasy, I have also been listening to podcasts all week. My newest one that I started Monday night, was the new Michelle Obama book, Becoming. Um, so at least while playing mindless video games, I've been listening to audiobooks, so I guess it counteracts each other. I mean, to me, audiobooks is in between, is it actually reading, or like, because you're not physically reading a book, you're listening to the book, but you're still taking in the same story as if you're reading it. I don't know, apparently it counts, but The Sims, playing, most of my characters I have made into artists and freelancers. It's kind of irony in that, is it not? But anyways, it kind of helps, The Sims kind of helps me with art ideas that I could just jot down while playing the game. And pretty much just set up the Sims character so they're practically busy for a few moments, so then I could kind of draw out my idea that I just got from the game. And it's also a very good escape from the real world for just a little bit. And I'm like, I really wish that I was like this girl in The Sims. But it's kind of funny because in The Sims, since I can't physically work out at the gym or necessarily go to the stairs at all or do much outside physical activity, I kind of take that and go into The Sims and get my Sims character to work out and go for runs and stuff. Does that count still as physical activity? And then with Final Fantasy, it's the bright side, because technically murder is illegal unless you're playing a video game, and you could just go kill some things in said video game legally. So there's that. And then there's Candy Crush, where that's been my kind of like addiction for several years. I don't even know what level I'm at. Level 1632. Holy shit. I think I need help. But anyways, I know that this is not a very long podcast this week. I'm not very good at not very good at talking about video games. I don't even know how to go into depth on each video game. If you guys have any tips or ideas on how to do so, maybe write, if you're listening to it on YouTube, write in the description below. That would probably help, or the comment section below. That would probably help a lot. But anyways, that would be a wrap on this week's podcast of It's Whatever, right? And don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Please don't forget to subscribe. It actually helps a lot when people subscribe to my channel. Also, hit the like button and please share so that everybody can share the same experience as you. Or don't. It's whatever, right? Also, like I just said, if you are listening to this on YouTube, please comment. Feel free to comment about your opinion on today's podcast or podcasting in general. And if you have any ideas that you would like to, or any podcasts that you would like to hear in the future, I do read the comment section, and yeah. So, anyways, thank you. Till next time, bye.